Okay, up on the bench today we have a customer sent in two radios. The first one is a, we'll call it a black box radio. I think everybody knows that's what it is. It's a Maxlog M8900. It has lost transmit power. And then we have an Alinco. It's kind of hidden by the curve of the bezel there, but get it up so you can see the model number. And this is a DR-605. This is a dual band VHF, UHF, FM transceiver. This one also has transmit problems. This one transmits fine in UHF, but has lost transmit in VHF. So we'll get both of these little guys cracked open and see if we can get some transmitting back to them. Suspecting bad solder joints in this one, but if not, we'll get her taken care of one way or the other. And already have the schematic for this, the factory schematics and everything. So, and same for this one. So, but there you go. They both look to be in very nice condition. The Maxlog's really nice looking, and you know, you can see the Alinco's been used. Now it does have one obvious external problem, and that is the mic plug. I haven't tried either of these yet, but you can see the cord has seen better days. Yeah, so I'll see if I can get a new end installed on this. I'm not sure about the diameter of this wire, and I think that's actually the problem. Even if I put a new end on here, which I can, it's just a LAN cable plug. What are they, RJ? Hell, I can't even remember anymore. Been so many damn years since I had to make up any network cables. What, RJ45? Or hell, is that telephone? In any case, I've got the Trump meter crimpers and the plugs to install on those, and completely lost focus there. There we go. But yeah, I think the problem, you can see how it's split open because this is a really hard cable, and I think that's part of the problem is when you install these plugs on these cables, the crimper, when you crimp down on these, they're IDC connectors, okay? So you don't actually strip the wires. What you do is now you do have to get them into all their associated little pathways in there, but you basically just strip the outer jacket off here, get all of your wires in proper alignment. They go up into little pathways up to each of these contacts, and then there's a blade that comes down, and that's the IDC part, the insulation displacement. It cuts through the insulation. But then also at the back end here, right where my fingernail's going in, there's another little plastic piece that gets pushed down, and what that's meant to do is clamp down on the cable, the outer jacket. Now, if this was a piece of, you know, like network cable, it's a lot thinner, and I think that might be the problem here is this thing, when it's put in there, when you put this outer jacket in, it's just a little bit too much to shove in. And you can even see there's glue on there, but it's like a little bit too much to get in there, and when it crimps down, it basically, I don't want to say it shatters, but it, you know, it basically crushes this outer jacket. It just can't take it, and then the split just basically progresses from there. But there's still plenty past the split to try and get this reinstalled. Actually, I can even it off there, you know, cut the insulation off, try and stop the split from progressing any farther. Actually, probably what I'll do is put a piece of heat shrink tubing over this part here, knowing this cable's prone to split. So when I cut this outer jacket off, I'll put some heat shrink tubing over it to help hold that together, and then see if we can get a new end installed on here. Because yeah, that's not going to be too long before we start having wiring problems with that. You know, stuff's going to get shorted out and rip out. So, but there you go. Just a little preview of the two radios, a Maxlog and an Alinco.